Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates and a very late night news stream. This is probably a bad idea because I felt almost 2 hours ago I want to go to bed, but then I was like, nah, let's do this. I gotta commit to the streams. I gotta do what I can to grow the channel. And well, we've got a Mandalorian. I was almost about to say we've got a Battlefront 3 trailer coming, but that's not what we got a Mandalorian Season 3 trailer. That's what we got coming in about an hour and a half. I don't really know exactly because I don't really know American football or whatever. I've seen a lot of different timestamps where it will be up, but we shall see. Colin, thank you so much for the 63 months in the Senate. Royal Senator, I appreciate it, Colin, my friend. Go to bed, man. The trailer will be up in the morning. Well, it's too late now. I already started the stream. I already mixed up the G Fuel. Well, we'll see how long I'll last, okay? You guys are going to have to keep me occupied, keep me talking. Otherwise, I'm going to fall asleep. So as long as you guys talk with me, we should be good. Roman, a gaming boy, thank you very much as well for the 31 months in the Senate. Hope you're doing well, Roman. The Menace, Pfex here, name change. Do you mean Pontifex? Pontifex? Was that your previous name, if I'm not mistaken? But the Menace. Welcome back to the stream. And Bacon Games, hello there. Darth Vader. Luciano, how's it going? Well, welcome to the stream, Broken Hawk. I am very happy to see some new viewers here today. My day was very good, thank you. I did some stuff, did some work. I tried to I attempted to dye some of my disc golf discs, which was a little bit not scary isn't the right word, but it's fairly strong chemicals, so I was a little bit afraid to spill something out in my kitchen, but it worked out well. Okay, good to hear, The Menace. I'm happy to have you back in the stream. Welcome. White Turd, hello there. Triple espresso, yeah. Well, this is basically like a quadruple espresso. So, I mean, I've said it before. I don't drink G Fuel during the evenings or during the night, normally, but today I'm making an exception. 2 a.m. G Fuel, full like the Sour PewDiePie energy formula, not the normal, not the hydration formula I usually have on my night streams. Because I'm like, even though this will make me less tired and make me it harder to sleep, I will probably still be able to fall asleep at like 4 a.m. or whatever, whenever we will be done with this. So yeah, cheers, guys. Gotta stay awake. This is gonna help out greatly. It definitely is gonna help out. And again, don't forget, you can get 30% off all these energy tubs, like this one, for instance. And the starter kits if you've never tried G Fuel before. Follow the link at the top of the description. Use code SHEEV and you'll get 30% off starter kits, energy tubs, and some other items, and then 20% off everything else. You greatly support the channel by using code SHEEV, and you will not fall asleep. You can pull all-nighters like I'm pretty much doing now. At least I hope I'll be in bed before it gets light. Actually, the sun goes up pretty late in Sweden, so I'll definitely be asleep by the time the sun goes up. But yeah, Jenny Shine, hello there. Why are you up this late? I'm kind of expecting to not see any Europeans here, but I am seeing some Europeans here. You guys are awake very late. Yes, there is a Mandalorian Season 3 trailer dropping ish about an hour, 1.5 hour. Tricky to say because I don't really know how the American... I think is it American football or is it basketball? I don't even know. It's always American sports stuff that... in the halftime, they are showing the trailer, at least. That's pretty much what we know. Luciano, I fully agree with you. We need a new Star Wars game that's gonna stay alive. You know, Lego Star Wars Saga did well, Fallen Order did well, but it's the kind of game you play for a month and then you're kind of done with it. Oscar, hello there, and Chad Laker. No worries, the Menace. I'm happy to have you here. I'm glad that you have stayed as a senator as well. I appreciate that a lot, my friend. It's good to see you again. It will be at halftime. Yeah, so it's... I might have accidentally fallen asleep during the day, so I can't sleep. Well, I totally understand you. I understand you. I haven't seen The Last of Us yet. Because I am not going to watch it alone. So I'm waiting to, well, meet up with a few people to watch it. So, well, I'm assuming it's not going to be too heavy on spoilers because I've played the game, so I know what happens. But yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but seeing all the reactions to The Last of Us, like, shit, I want to watch it now. But I'm probably not going to watch it until the weekend. But we'll see. American football, all right. It will be about 1.5 hours till halftime. How fucking long are those games? Like, you know, I mostly watch like football, normal football, and those games are 45 minutes, and then it's halftime, and then another 45 minutes. How long are American football games? Are they like 3 hours long? Holy shit. How do people have time to watch that? Yes, we do need a Star Wars multiplayer game again. You're very right about that. Yeah, I've heard pretty much only positive stuff about The Last of Us so far. So yeah. I don't know what the whole thing about Super Bowl. They always have like these big trailers at Super Bowl. Also at really bad times for like the rest of the world. It's kind of weird because otherwise game announcements and events and stuff are usually like evening time or late evening time. No, wait, no, I mean midday American time, evening European time, so everyone can watch it. But then there are some sports events and some other like happenings that they put like, oh, it's like 8 p.m. your American time when literally the rest of the world is asleep. But oh well. A lot of commercial breaks. Really, they cut up the game to actually have commercial breaks. So how does that work if you play like football that isn't on TV? Are those games way shorter? That's weird. I only watch it for the food. Wait, what? Do you mean food at the actual stadium? Is that food good? Because like in Sweden or pretty much anywhere else I've really been, England or whatever, stadium food is kind of ass. Super expensive, overpriced, bad quality. So yeah. Thoughts on the Bad Batch so far? I liked the most recent episode a lot. So did I. The last episode, was it called the Soul Clone or the... I don't know exactly the title, but yeah. Phenomenal episode, for sure. I really loved it. Probably my favorite Bad Batch like episode ever, even though the Bad Batch wasn't in it. So yeah. 60 minutes, but it's last 3 hours and 12 minutes when you include all the breaks. Holy how do the athletes not get like cold by running, being still, running? I don't know. I don't know, it's weird. But you might understand it more obviously when you watch the sport, but as a non-American, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Wait, are you in Australia now, Bacon Games? I must have missed that, sorry. Yeah, yeah, Australia is... No, isn't it? Wait. Every date announcement from the US is basically an entire day later. I thought Australia was ahead. Like, we got US being the latest, then it's Europe in the middle, and then Australia and Asia ahead. I didn't think it was after, right? Because I always know like they usually celebrate like New Year's first in Australia, and then it's Europe, and then it's the US, if I'm not mistaken. Where are you watching the trailer? Well, I'm assuming they're gonna post it on YouTube as soon as it's live on the because I'm not gonna watch the NFL stuff because I don't really, well, I don't even know where to watch it. I don't know American football. I'm not interested in American football, and I would probably get a big fat copyright strike if I show that on the stream. So yeah. No, the food the fans in my house make. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Making your home cooked food for a football game or sports game is always nice. I'll probably sleep and watch the trailer tomorrow. Yeah, that's probably the smart bet, my friend. I'm happy that just few of you guys are willing to hang out with me for the evening, and yeah, hopefully we'll have something to chat about for an hour or so until it drops. But yeah, I really want to try to. I really gotta put in a proper effort on the channel now. Because I've got some bad news, which is unfortunately that I am no longer sponsored by Elgato, which makes me very sad to say, to be honest, because I've been working with them for 5 years almost. So when they said they didn't have the budget to extend in 2023, it honestly made me quite sad, because it not only has it been a huge financial stability, but they are a phenomenal company, and just because I'm not sponsored by them anymore doesn't mean I will stop using their products. I mean, I've got their microphone, I've got their lights, I've got their camera, I've got their stream deck, I've got their capture card, I've got their green screen, and I'm going to keep using that. Not being sponsored doesn't change anything, but it does make me quite sad, because they've been an amazing sponsor for so many years, and yeah, losing out on that, both moral or like mentally and economically, is a very big hit, to be honest. And those of you who have watched my channel for many years, do you know how long they've been around? I mean, they sponsored the Top 5 Play series years back for Battlefront 1. So yeah, it's sad, to be honest, but what can I do? What can I do? Well, Tony, I guess good night. But good night is always like when you say bye to someone, isn't it? So I kind of have to say good evening. Greetings, Alex. Good to see you. I really like Bad Batch Season 2 so far, and Arrow. Especially the last episode was great. Oh yeah. Now I get what you mean. It's exactly Bacon Games. I think I misunderstood. Like, yeah, it basically, yeah, it you're so much ahead, exactly. So you have to wait a long time. Just think like this. It's pretty much exactly 2 months till Jedi Survivor. Yeah, I'm excited to create content about Jedi Survivor and the Mandalorian. Now that I've got my second channel doing pretty well with the clips, I can look forward to new like material to make content on, even if it's series and movies, which is nice. Previously, those have not really been taken a part of my channel, if that makes sense. It's been a fun run while it lasts, though. Indeed, Connor. Yeah, they've been really good. I literally have nothing bad to say about Elgato. They've just been amazing to work with, amazing products, and I will still promote them naturally, because I mean, there's nothing in my setup that I would like, oh, now they're not sponsored anymore, I can just swap it out for something else, because there's not really any good replacements. They do make the best stuff, and that's the way it is. So yeah. I really hope so too, Bacon Games. That's what I miss. I miss making those weekly or daily Battlefront 2 videos, because like now it's kind of like you make some news updates, build up to the game is out, and you're done. But making those constant news updates, I hope we're gonna get a game like that. Jedi Survivor is probably gonna be something we talk about for a month, and then we're done with it. The Ubisoft game might be different. That might be a game that gets support over months or years that you could actually make significant content about. We'll see. Shrek Realista, hello there. And Findor, hello there. I am very excited for the new Jedi Survivor game, yes sir. It looks great, and it looks like they have literally taken what we liked about the first game, improved it, added some new mechanics, and built us a brand new story. So, I mean, I don't see where they could go wrong, to be honest. I'm excited for it. Oh, that was fun, yeah. Streaming while deciding which clips to put in the top 5 plays. Indeed, I remember that. That was fun. Went through those clips on stream. Man, there's a lot of those things I miss. Battlefront was. We just haven't gotten a game like that. There's no active Star Wars game. I mean, if you just look at like content creation wise, which obviously isn't the important part, but there's really only mobile games. Correct me if I'm wrong, but looking at content creators and the ones who can actually do well on YouTube, I think it's only for mobile games. We got people like Arnold. Shit, what's his full Arnold? Oh shit, I can't. No, if I just search for Galaxy of Heroes, I'm sure it's gonna show up. Yeah, Arnold T101. Like he's like the Doctor Disrespect of Star Wars content, to be honest. And he basically gets the kind of views I got on Battlefront 2, but he gets it on Galaxy of Heroes now. So obviously Galaxy of Heroes is still really popular, but other than that game, I don't think there's any Star Wars game. I know Star Wars: The Old Republic still has a fairly solid play base, but I'm not seeing that much traction on it outside of that. But in terms of Star Wars games, it's pretty much only Galaxy of Heroes mobile game that I think has a decent following. But correct me if I'm wrong. Ask Razer to sponsor you. I mean, if they offered me a sponsorship, I would totally be up for that. Now that I'm not sponsored by Elgato, but I know that they are extremely hard to get sponsored by, and I don't really think I have the numbers right now to like look interesting to them, if I'm gonna be honest. If you have contacts at Razer, hook me up. But realistically, hunting for new sponsors now is gonna be pretty damn hard. So yeah, I'm still holding up my hope for G Fuel again. Don't forget to use code Sheev. I've still got him until the end of the month, but I really hope, I will get to keep working with G Fuel, because they have all been equally amazing. And I would be, if I lost both of them, well, I'm gonna be out on the street. Well, not really. I'm not gonna be out on the street, but I will definitely have to look for other jobs, because I don't get enough views on neither streams or videos to, well, pay my salary or pay my rent without having any sponsors at all. So that will be a problem, but yeah, we'll see. I will not give up. There's so much stuff to make content about, and I want to be able to put the time into that content. Oh, that's probably good, Colin. Yeah, he makes great mobile gaming content, to be honest, and he makes such entertaining content. It's insane. He's like the Doctor Disrespect. Like I said, he's the green screen and the crap. I don't know. He puts in. If there's any Star Wars gaming creator I think deserves the views, it's definitely him. Even though I don't play mobile games myself or know pretty much anything about them, he creates some freaking good stuff. I hope Respawn's FPS game will be like a successor to Battlefront 2, but I don't really have my hopes up for that. I'm afraid it's going to be like a Republic Commando 3 or Republic Commando single player game again, because that seems to be all we're getting. Do you think we'll ever get a Battlefront 3? Probably not, to be honest. I don't think so. Never thought about a name change, or can we still hope for Battlefront 3? I've thought about the name change thing, but I don't think it is worth it. I've got my second channel, which is branded completely differently, just called Elliot Unleashed, so it rides more on my name. and that's fine. And secondly, I don't think my name hurts at all. People have the weirdest names on YouTube, and people don't really care about that. They care about thumbnail, title, and like the video content. So I think a good example of that was the Lego Star Wars content I did last year. Some of which got like 200,000 views, 100,000 views, which for my channel is really, really good. And yeah, that just made me realize that, okay, the name might not be ideal, but people still watch my content. And I mean, sure, I don't get a lot of views now, but I know, looking at Lego Star Wars, I can probably spike up again with a new game. And I also, the downside of changing my name is that I pretty much on a daily basis, whether it's on my live streams or on my Twitter, I get people saying, "Oh, I watched your Battlefront videos. Glad to see you're still going strong. Oh, I haven't seen your stream for 4 years." Like, I think that's still a benefit, having a lot of old viewers like seeing me in this subscription feed or seeing me on Twitter and like, "Oh, I'm gonna check out what he's doing now." If I change the name, no one's gonna know. Like someone who hasn't seen my channel the last month where I announced that I changed my name will not know what my new name is, if that makes sense, which is why I think I lose more on changing my name than I gain. Just my guess, but I don't think it's worth it. That's just what I think. Because I've had this name for almost 10 years now, so changing it would be probably not ideal. Hello there, Supreme Admiral. Hi, you're the first channel I ever subscribed to all those years ago. I'll keep you in my prayers and hope you'll get some more sponsorships in the future, bro. Thank you very much, Supreme Admiral. I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. I hope I will go on some sponsorship hunting. But we'll see. Again, G Fuel is amazing, and I hope I get to keep them. They've always been very positive. And my shaker sold out like instantly. So if we can get a brand new shaker, I'm sure that would do well. So yeah. Yeah, Colin, I really gotta watch The Last of Us. I promised to see it with a couple of friends, so I will probably have to wait a few days or until the weekend. But it's hard seeing all the possible or all the positive responses to it. Are you gonna get a job? Well, I've got a job. It's this, but yeah. If I lose all my sponsors, I might have to look for another job. Yes. I simply just don't get the kind of views I used to do. Again, last year, my second channel had some insane months in April and June. If I could replicate that, I could definitely live off the views. But as of right now, I cannot. So I'm not gonna... Even if I lose all my sponsors this month, I'm not gonna... I have savings because I don't burn through all my money. So I've got savings in my company, meaning that I will at least continue to do this full time until probably like April or something, because I want to put in as much time as I possibly can to Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Mandalorian Season 3, just create so much content about that. And if after that I still don't have any new sponsors, I don't get the views, then yeah, I'm gonna have to start looking for some other jobs, simply put. But I'm not gonna go to like a full-time job. I'm not gonna go from doing this full-time to something else full-time, because that means I would have to give up on YouTube, and I don't want to do that. I would rather, if necessary, scale this down and get like 2 days a week job maybe. And then if, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna like, I want to still be able to put a lot of time into YouTube and get daily clips out, stream as much as I can and such. So yeah. Andrew, hello there. Battlefront updates the OG indeed. Yeah, I'm still, it's insane. I've almost, this year the channel actually turns 10 years old. It's crazy. It's totally crazy. Who likes Razer? I think Razer are fine, but I honestly never really used their stuff. Like, I Well, for all the content creation stuff, I think Elgato's stuff are better. And no, I'm not sponsored by them anymore, but I can still say that I think Elgato stuff are better. In terms of peripherals, I prefer Corsair's keyboards, and I like, well, Logitech's mice. So Razer's mice are fine though, but there's not really anything that Razer has that, like, I think if I used Razer's mice, that would be fine. Razer's keyboard probably also fine. Headset, I know they have good headsets though, I definitely do. But yeah. I should probably have, is there like some type of feed, or, well, it's probably not gonna drop until, the trailer's probably not gonna drop until at least another half an hour from now. Well, I'm sure at least one of you guys in the chat are watching the NFL game, so you can update us on when we could expect the trailer. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. This June, the channel turns 10 years, and I'm hoping to have a nice, well-made video made for that. I'm gonna pay Sam to make a video just going through all the 10 years of content, make something cool, because I know I can't do it myself. We'll see. Thank you, Cameron. I appreciate it. Those those DLC videos and streams for the first game were where I gained the most subscribers. I remember, I think there was some month I gained almost 10,000 subscribers in 1 month, because I didn't get that much views around the launch of the first game, because there was just so many people creating content, but there wasn't as many people creating content about the DLC, so that's kind of when my channel peaked, I think. When does the trailer drop? During the halftime, which, as far as I understand from some of you guys, could be anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes from now, I think. But yeah, if you guys want to continue supporting the channel, feel free, as always, to join the Senate. Click that blue join button below. It goes a long way to help continue these streams. And also, like I've mentioned in a previous stream, I'm actually working on some pretty cool merch. I haven't pushed any merch for years, actually, and I know a lot of other channels do, and I've always I wanted something more premium, like custom design, quality shirt, not those like $10 or $15 shirts, but the ones that are really like nice quality, something a little bit more subtle, not the big prints I did before, like the more subtle designs. So I've brought back Nick, my good old designer friend, who used to do some of my previous designs years ago, and I'm also actually going to have a meeting with a company tomorrow who will be able to make the stuff. So I don't know if anyone's going to be interested in it or how it's going to turn out. Might be five people who buy the shirts. It might be 0 people who buy the shirts. But I am hoping to deliver something you guys will want, something that's a bit unique, which will make you want to spend the money on it, basically. But more on that in a couple of weeks, maybe. I don't know exactly when it's going to be ready to be shown. I want to make it properly. I want to have those shirts made, send them to me so I can take some promo shots with them, and then launch them when the time fits. I'm hoping to have it out before March at least, but no promises. I'm excited to see how it turns out though, and if it's going to be something you'll be interested in. Thank you very much, Luciano. I appreciate the kind words. And Ed, how's it going, my friend? Good evening. You got a favorite DLC for Battlefront 2015 out of the 4? I always found that to be very hard, because there are parts of each one that I really like. Like Scarif, I think, had the best maps. I really liked Extraction in the Outer Rim DLC. I really liked Dengar in the Bespin DLC. So I find it hard to like pick one, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah. Oh yeah, the beta, exactly, Andrew. The beta for Battlefront 2 was probably bigger for me. My channel wasn't very big when the first beta dropped for Battlefront 2015, I think, at least. I had like 10,000 subscribers, maybe. But yeah, we'll see. Timur, how's it going? Infiltration was pretty fun too. I do prefer Extraction, but Infiltration was good. Should I go to bed now? Well, that depends on when you need to get up tomorrow, Roman. I kind of. I'm not saying I'm regretting doing this stream, but I've like managed to fix my sleeping schedule the last few days, and then I fuck it up today. But I will do it. I'll do it for the stream. I enjoy doing these. I don't know. I miss doing these like new streams, so I'll take any chance I got, whether it's a Mandalorian trailer or it's a Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor trailer, or any other Star Wars game. I will do as many of these streams as I possibly can, because I really enjoy them. Hello, Fussy. How's it going? I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you doing? Yeah, the Death Star mode with 3 stages was really cool out of a like narrative standpoint, but gameplay wise it wasn't that fun, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But yeah, it was still pretty good. Why I was sitting here staring on the... No, that's the wrong one. Might as well use this camera while I've got it. It is currently 2:37 a.m. here, so it's pretty late. Pretty damn late. I know I've said for a while now that I'm gonna put up these shelves here that I can put some cool collectibles and stuff on. And we did actually, as you can see, remove this thing, so we were supposed to drill here. But then we realized that there is, I don't think you can see that, there's power cables and there's an outlet right there. And we need to drill right here. So we need to get a hold of one of those little machine thingies that can like then sends cables through the wall, because if we drill in there and there's an electrical cable, well, I'm fucked, because that's not going to be good. So that's why the shelf is delayed. Hello there, Boston Beast. Good evening. How's it going? The Rodrigo... Yeah, I do use 4 monitors. Gaming monitor. This is to my streaming PC. This is my second monitor to my gaming PC. So I've got the chat. I've got my browser up here. This one is where I have the stream dashboard, so I can see the viewers, the like connection and whatnot. I could probably live with three monitors, to be honest. I did only have 3 monitors initially, but then Nvidia sent me that one for free. So I was like, all right, let's get a stand that can hold 4 monitors. And that's what I've got now. And I really like it, because I never run out of space. But yeah. Oh, Blob Snail, good evening. Unrelated, but my football team has been linked. Wait, what do you mean with linked? Did they buy Hjalmar Ekdal? I can tell you this much. Hjalmar Ekdal was phenomenal last year, but I can't say I hate him. But he was in Hammarby. They sold him extremely cheaply to our biggest rival, so that was a big kind of drama. And then when he ended up at that rival, he performed really well there. So I don't really like him as he went to the rival, but as a player, he was really, really solid. Not in Hammarby, he didn't play very well at us, he barely played at all, he didn't really get a chance, but in his recent team, our rival, he did play very well. So if your team is about to buy him out, I can tell you're going to get a very good defender. He was very solid, and I don't know what team it is and what level they're at, but in our measurements, Sweden, I think he even won like Defender of the Year or something like that. So yeah, he's good. It's halfway through the first quarter, so the trailer won't be out until 10 p.m. EST. Oh my god, American football, why are you so fucking slow? I'm gonna do a sleeping streamer. That would be kind of fun. Don't people do that on like... I think I've seen people do that on Twitch. They just sleep, and then they have like donation alerts and stuff on their speakers, so people can wake them up. So if I fall asleep with these on, you can just donate, and I'll be like waking up. So if I fall asleep, just donate or super chat or whatever, and I should be able to hear it. Are you gonna watch the trailer the second it comes out? Definitely. Do you believe we'll ever get a Clone Wars style game? Do you mean Clone Wars style game as in the graphics will be like in the Clone Wars? Then probably not. You have to be a half-naked girl for that. Actually, the clips I've seen have actually... you're probably right that those get the most viewers, but the ones I've seen with people sleeping was just a dude, and then I think someone... I don't know what happened, but someone donated some sound that picked up in his microphone, which then did some kind of endless loop triggered, so it went louder and louder, and he woke up and he was like, what the fuck, he just panicked, because it was like, imagine, well, you know what's that called in English, the rundgång, when like a sound goes to the microphone, to the speaker, and then around, and it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. It's called rundgång in Swedish. I'm not sure what it's called in English, but basically someone woke him up with that, and he was super scared. So yeah. My team are the top of the second tier in England. Oh, so it's in championship, right? Then that's a pretty... Yeah, I think he could do that. He could do well there. Dallas just scored a TD, but still have over 6 minutes left in the first quarter. TD is touchdown, right? I'm guessing. What was the longest stream you've done? I don't know. What was it? Let me check. Was it... Did I do like... I think I did. I remember doing a 14-hour stream. I wonder if I did a longer one. If you go to like live, oh, you can't search here. So we go 14 hours. No, 40. I'm pretty sure I did a 14-hour stream. Did I not? Yeah, I've done 2 14-hour streams apparently for Battlefront. One for Battlefront 2, one for Battlefront 1. Oh, wait. I wonder if I've done a 16-hour stream. No, it doesn't seem like. I think 14 hours might be the longest in that case. Yeah, I wonder if I can I sort by length if I go to live and then sort by... Okay, you can't. Oh, wait. No. Length, views. Doesn't seem like it. What? Why? That's weird. My last stream has got limited ad revenue. This video might earn limited or no ad revenue due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. What? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it, to be honest, because my streams don't get any views after they're done anyways, but yeah. Strange.
Oh my god! Look at that damage.
Emrys!
Happy to help you stay
absolute
full-time. Love
legend.
the channel as always.
Thank you so much, Emrys, for the $25 donation. That is so kind of you, my friend. Thank you. Happy to help you stay full-time. Love the channel as always. My friend, thank you for the kind words, and thank you for the very generous donation. It truly helps out a lot. If I got one of those donors every stream, I'd probably be able to do it way more. So thank you, Emrys. And, well, now that I'm not sponsored by Elgato anymore, you were one of the lucky ones to get a capture card. Or not capture card, you got... shit, I don't remember what you picked, but you won something at least from the Elgato giveaways, and, well, you were one of the last ones to do so. Oh, you've changed your name to Gaming News. All right. Right? I'm going to call you Emery still, because that's a bit more personal name, if you don't mind. Yeah, U-wise, it's getting very late right now. You're going to play some Battlefront 2 while we wait. I was going to hop on. I feel like I'm too tired to play it, to be honest. I'm just going to talk with you guys, and you guys seem pretty talkative right now, and I will stay awake easier if I talk than if I play, to be honest. So, yeah.
I am what you made me.
The Rodrigo Bessa, thank you so much for the 2 Brazilian dollars. I'm not sure what that are, but thank you very much. Love from Brazil. Thank you. I'm so happy to have viewers all over the world. So thank you guys, Emrys and the Rodrigo, for supporting the channel. Much appreciated. Yeah, you got the capture card. All right. Yeah, the last... yeah, Brabador was the last winner in December, and then boom. We're not extending anymore. So no more giveaways, unfortunately. So any giveaways I'll do from now on is I'm going to have to pay for them myself. But we'll see. If I do anything. Much appreciated, Emrys. Much appreciated. I hope the capture card has come to good use, by the way. Are you in Sweden? Sweden too, Bone Gamer 89. Brave staying up this late. I feel like I'm the only one able to do that because all my friends are, well, they have normal jobs, so they have to go up in like 4 hours from now. Emrys, thank you so much for the 5 months in the Senate. I'm surprised you don't have more months in the Senate. I feel like you've been for years. Or maybe, I don't know. Thank you very much. Anyways, Emrys, for the 5 months. And the very generous donation. Thank you. And also appreciate that you used Streamlabs instead. Because that at least 30% of YouTube's cut is gone, if that makes sense. Best Clone Wars arc. I really like the entire arc with Maul, Savage, and then Palpatine, Sidious, who ends that. I really like that arc, to be honest. So, probably that. Or the Cad Bane stuff. Hard to pick. Hello there, Info Arcade, my friend. Good evening. Or is it... yeah, it's evening everywhere now. Or it's night here. Right now, I can pretty much say... Or I guess Australia, it's probably... Or do we have any Australians or Asians here? Or anyone from that part of the world where it's probably Tuesday right now? Americans got evening Monday. Europeans got night Monday. And Australians, Asians, New Zealanders and such probably have early morning or midday, I think. Yeah, Maguire, I made that video. if you're talking about my video, the one about Savage was the only to fight all 4 Siths. I actually made that clip. If that's the one you're referring to. 12:48 p.m. here in Australia on Tuesday. Nice. Happy to have some Australians watching because usually you guys are asleep when I stream. Yeah, Mandalorian season 7 arc. That's that entire part. Holy shit! Like it gave me like goosebumps almost. Seeing Order 66 from like Ahsoka's perspective was just so good, so good. What time do show episodes usually drop for you? It's usually 2 a.m. here for the central US. Yeah, it's usually 9 a.m. here. So I watch it in the morning. Or it depends. Like if there's Bad Batch, I kind of don't feel an urge to watch the first. So I usually get up, do some work, and then I watch it when I eat lunch at midday. But if it's like Kenobi or, you know, Andor, I will usually watch it the first thing when I wake up so I can prepare clips of it right away. But I've noticed Bad Batch does not have the same kind of interest for clip content, so it's not as like important to get it out as quickly, if that makes sense. So yeah. It was an Instagram post, but I'll have to check out the video. Oh, what, really? But I bet someone took my video and made... that's fine. I mean, it's not like it's my finding, but yeah, I made a clip about it about 2 days ago, I think, or 3 days ago, where I said, like, Savage is the only Sith, is the only one to have fought all 4 Sith. And that one has actually gotten 40,000 views now, so chances are someone made an Instagram post about it. Only 25 minutes till the trailer, I think. Well, people just said that the first quarter hasn't even ended, so it seems to be even further than that, maybe. I don't know. Why is it itching here? I don't know. Maybe this coat is a bit dirty or something. I don't know. Allergic to it. Bomb Squad. I don't even remember what that arc was, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah, halftime is what I've heard, and everyone keeps telling me different times for that. But yeah, it should be halftime. What are you mostly looking to happen in Mando Season 3 in your own theory? I kind of want a lot of focus on maybe reclaiming Mandalore and restoring that. Not necessarily sure how exactly, but more Mandalorians. And then a little bit, I would love to see a little bit more of Luke and like Grogu, if possible, and what he's up to. And then lastly, also something with Moff Gideon, and maybe he'll do some Exegol Snoke kind of stuff with Grogu's blood or something like that. I am not really sure, but yeah, I would love to see a little bit of everything of that. Oh, Emrys, I see. Well, you should swap your names because you want to keep your Senate membership on the Emrys account, right? So you should rename your gaming usage account to Emrys, and this one to you do whatever you want, of course. But I since I know you're a senator, it bugs me to not see the senator badge. I don't play Galaxy of Heroes, unfortunately. I don't play a lot of mobile games, if I'm gonna be honest. I just finished Pokemon Violet today. Like literally 30 minutes ago or an hour ago. I finished the last part of the main story, but then I've obviously got some post-game content to do as well. What do you know about American football? Well, not a lot. I know that there's a shit ton of commercial breaks, and it seems to be very slow. I know a touchdown is when you run with the ball all the way to the end or something like that. And that's pretty much it. You throw the ball, you kick the ball, you tackle each other. I don't really know much more than that. Cody Rex, hello there, and thank you for watching for so long. I'm happy that you're still around. Glad you tuned in, my friend. It's good to see some old-time viewers returning to the stream. Yeah, I kind of hope we get to see Moff Gideon escape. Like, I'm afraid they're just gonna be like, oh, Moff Gideon is out, he escaped, and they're just gonna tell us that. But seeing a New Republic prison and how he escapes it, I think would be really cool, considering how freaking awesome all the prison stuff in Andor was. Even if it's just one episode here, or half an episode where we get to see Moff Gideon escape, maybe like the first scene we see in an entire season would be that. I really hope we get to actually see the prison, how it looks, how he escapes. Doesn't have to be long, but I hope he's not just gonna randomly be out and they're just gonna say, "Oh, he escaped." Then it's like, come on, show something. Will we see Rex in Ahsoka? You might have made a video on that one. Can't lie, it's been a while since I watched your videos. No, I haven't made it on that actually, but I don't know really. So considering Rex was in Rebels, and we know that Rex was actually at Endor, it's definitely not unlikely that he would be in the Ahsoka series, to be honest. But a live-action Rex, that would be interesting. Oh, okay, Emrys Gaming. Emrys. Of course, I get it. If you make videos on that channel about gaming news, obviously you should keep it. It's fine if you want to use that account. I'm used to, I don't have that many senators, and I'm pretty decent with names, so I do know some of you have changed your names, and I think I can remember that. You're more than welcome to use any account you would like. What's the difference between Scarlet and Violet? Are they two separate games? No, it's kind of like, again, I haven't played Pokemon games since like Generation 3, so this was a quite big jump for me. But just like back then, there's not any huge differences. There's like the two different legendary Pokemon, and there's like 5 or 6 or 7 different Pokemon that are unique to each game. and some things like that. But other than that, like the overarching story, gyms, and all that kind of stuff is the same in both games. So it's kind of like no one really ever buys both games as far as I know, but it's usually like I got one and my friend got the other. So if we want to trade Pokemon with each other, we could get some unique ones. That's kind of how it is. Well, I'm sure there are some people who gets both games and plays through, but it's not really. It's literally like replaying the same game with just a few other Pokemon being, different. Well, in 4K, that's like, I guess pretty much most people have seen a clip of it knows that, I think. You should play some Battlefront 2 while we wait. I feel like I'm too tired of that for that right now. I kind of prefer just talking with you guys, and you guys are very talkative today, which I appreciate. So we obviously got a lot to discuss, and talking makes me more not tired. Whereas if I play games, I'm gonna be tired. Gideon is Snoke calling it now. I mean, I feel like it's not confirmed that he was cloning and using Grogu's blood for Snoke, Exegol, Palpatine projects, but it's very likely that they are. And I would love to see that, to be honest, as long as they're very careful. They obviously can't like show Exegol to anyone or anything like that. But if they allude to the fact that he's working with the Emperor to try and clone stuff for him, I think that would be cool. They might also be like, oh no, he has nothing to do with Palpatine. He's a completely different faction of the Empire. He's cloning something completely else. That would be fine too. But I kind of, as much as the sequels were planned out very poorly, I still think they can get better based on the backstory. Seemed like the Clone Wars built so much into the prequels, and I don't see why they couldn't do the same with this to the sequels. Some people seem to be like, if they mention Snoke, that sucks. If they mention Exegol, the sequels are not canon to me. Movie-wise, they were bad. Yes, I agree. But that doesn't mean that entire section of the timeline is fucked for me. That's definitely not how I see it. If they can build that backstory better within all the Disney Plus series, I'm all for it. Are you excited for the Ahsoka series? Because I saw pictures that Maul is there. I don't think Maul is going to be in Ahsoka series. I mean, he's dead. So, but yeah, I am excited for the Ahsoka series. Very excited. We need to game again soon. I'm gonna pretty decent at Warzone. Yeah, maybe. Sorry. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, maybe you can carry me in jumping. I mean, honestly, I haven't played any PC game outside of my stream for a pretty long time. It's been nice to have Pokemon to play because I really like playing something on my Switch away from my PC because I already spent too much time at my PC. Doing all the clips and streaming and videos, so I'm kind of happy playing on my Switch and trying to play a lot of disc golf. Actually, the last 2 weekends I was in 2 disc golf tournaments, and it's so much fun that I'm gonna try to almost be in a weekly tournament if I can for the rest of the year. At least my goal is to advance to the next division and at least play 10 sanctioned like professional disc golf association events, if that makes any sense. Well, it probably doesn't make any sense if you don't play the sport, but it's the sport is exploding. One of the biggest players just got a 10-year, $10 million deal. I know it's not the same, like it's nothing compared to like football deals, but disc golf is getting huge, and the biggest players are also getting huge paychecks and a lot of media attention, which makes me very happy because it's honestly the best sport in the world. It's so good because everyone can get into it. It's super cheap. It's available in most places. Extremely fun. Gets you to move, and you don't need to be like super athletic. Like I see people like one of the guys I played in the tournament with this Sunday was a pretty overweight, like 50 to 60-year-old guy, and he still threw that disc pretty well. He was a bit like limited in his movement, but just seeing people of all ages and shapes play the sport, have fun, it's great. If you haven't tried the sport, freaking do it, guys. How do you like the new generation of Pokemon? I really like. I see the complaints about like the performance was quite ass in Arcade, but I really like that it's open world. I definitely miss some stuff. The gyms, absolute ass. Star things sucks. There's like no fun caves, no puzzles, anything like that like the previous games had. I really miss that. So there's a lot of the core stuff that I miss, but going around in an open world and seeing the actual Pokemon before you engage them is such an upgrade to just walking into grass and randomly facing off with a Pokemon. So that part alone just adds so much depth to the game, in my opinion. So I like it. I definitely like. I really enjoyed it. Although there obviously are some things that I think is missing. Baba Booey. The game, the football American football game is on, but it's might be almost up to an hour until the trailer drops. We don't really know. Have you had any issues with Vegas recently? Mine is acting like crazy as of the past 2 days. Nothing new. I mean, it's always been kind of unstable and a bit laggy, but I can't say that there's anything new that's happened. Hello to Tyson. How's it going? I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you doing? When did you get that Battlefront 2 mousepad? I think I got this Battlefront 2 mousepad. Yeah, this was very shortly after launch. They sent like a huge, I actually have a video on that, a huge loot box, Logitech. And I ended up not using much of the stuff. I used their mouse, but the mouse like broke down very quickly. The keyboard did not have the Nordic layout, so I simply couldn't use it for that. But this one I kept. So, and the headset I used a while as well, but that one also
I will be
kind of
gaming
broke
news
after a
on
while.
YouTube and Emrys on here. Anyway, I want to do my small part to help. I hate that you lost the sponsor, but I will do my best to help.
Thank you very much, Emrys. You are being too generous today, my friend. Appreciate it. And sounds good. Emrys, gaming news, whatever you want to use, I will remember your name always. Yeah, you're back as a senator. Good. It's always good to see that green name, beautiful badge in the chat. But thank you, Emrys. I appreciate it. And yeah, it does suck. I will definitely miss working with Elgato. They were my first sponsor and my longest running sponsor, so to lose them is a big hit morally and financially, but gotta look forward and hopefully find a new one, or at least find other ways of making this work out. But thank you, Emrys. I really appreciate the support. It helps out a ton. I drove by a disc golf course the other day by my house and thought of you. I'm glad to hear you are enjoying it. Info, you gotta try it out, man. Try it out. Trust me. If it's close to your house, buy a set of discs for like $25. Go out there and throw. You will enjoy it. I promise you. Hello to Danger Cat. What the hell are you doing up this late? I guess it's 1 hour earlier for you, but still 2 a.m., right? 9 minutes of in-game clock left till the half, so probably 20 or so minutes. Okay, good. So at least I don't have to wait until 4 a.m. Yes, I lost Elgato. They unfortunately couldn't extend with me for 2023. I don't think I'll get them back in 4K. I mean, if they have budgets, if they're limited budget wise and have to move around, I think I'd need something spectacular to get them back. Like tenfold double my views, because 2022 was still a good year view wise, but obviously still wasn't enough for them. So I'll try to find something else, but with my current up and down with the channels, it is very hard to hunt sponsors. So I'm gonna have to look for things that are more in my control. Like I said, I'm working on some cool merch stuff that I hope people will like, and also stuff like Audible is great. The Audible, a lot of you guys have signed up to that. I haven't promoted it the last couple of weeks because I pushed it a lot before, but I will do that push for Audible in waves. So again, if you want a free book, like the new Star Wars Jedi Survivor book, sign up through the link in the description. You don't have to pay anything. You can cancel the trial. I still get paid. You still get the free book. 10 out of 10 deal. Oh, dude, I won a capture card from one of the Elgato giveaways years ago. So sorry, man. Yeah, you were one of the lucky maybe 30 or 35 who I think have won capture cards or other Elgato stuff over the years. But unfortunately, those giveaways are coming to an end now. It's a shame. I played disc golf a bit. I played several times, but I'm garbage. Well, everyone's garbage in the beginning. That's well, pretty much everyone I play with, except my cousin. He was actually pretty good for like playing it first time. I think because he played handball, he might have had like a natural throwing arm. But yeah, most people are garbage in the beginning. But it's great. I really enjoy it. Just got back from cocktails. Sounds good, Danger Cat. Did you have any good cocktails? Cocktails are so... I love going out for cocktails, but it's so expensive that I don't do it very often. Like, going out for beers, you can still get a beer for like $5 or 50 crowns, or I'll say dollars because people can usually relate to that. But if you want to go out for good cocktails, that's like $15 per cocktail, which is... that gets expensive very quickly. So I don't drink cocktails when I'm out very often, but I would like to. Thank you, little fella. I appreciate it. Thank you, John Myers, as well. And hello there. And Sam Taylor, good evening to you. Good to see you too. All right, see you later, Boston Beast. Thank you for dropping by. I will probably squeeze out some short breakdown clip right after the stream ends if I don't fall asleep. We'll see, just for my clips channel to have something out. Yes, Sam, I did lose Elgato as a sponsor. They did not extend with me in 2023, unfortunately. And, well, those of you who have watched my channel for many years, you know they've been around since 2016, I think, almost, as a sponsor. So that's 6 years and counting. It's a big loss to see them go, unfortunately, for the channel and for my possibilities of doing this full time. They've been a big part of that. So, yeah. I don't know yet, Emeris. My contract runs out at the end of this month, which is very soon. So we shall see. I'd be happy to. That's the thing. I would be happy to renegotiate my deal with G Fuel. Like, that's I wish what I wish Elgato would have done. Like, if they would have come out and said, oh, maybe you're not getting the most views right now, and we have some budget restrictions. Would you mind cutting your pay a little bit? I'd be fine with that. I'd rather do that than lose them altogether. So I hope that's going to happen with G Fuel. If they also struggle with the budgets since the economy and whatnot, if they need to cut my pay, I'm fine with that. But if they go from all to nothing as well, I would be very sad, because losing both of them within a month would be a huge hit, unfortunately. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to find alternative sources of income, like the Audible stuff, like the merch line or brand, even if you want to call it that, to make it a little bit more fancy. I hope you will like it. I don't even know how it's going to look yet, but yeah, we shall see. 6 minutes left on the clock, probably 10 to 15 minutes until half time. Appreciate you guys updating us. What is your plan for the channel this year? Well, second channel is gonna... Honestly, the second channel has become my main channel in terms of views and content, but that one's gonna have daily content, like always. Obviously, heavy focus on Mandalorian and the Bad Batch now, and the Mandalorian when that is out, and then Star Wars Jedi Survivor when that is out. It will always focus on whatever is new in the Star Wars community at any given point. The main channel, this one, I will keep doing the weekly-ish longer videos, except for around Star Wars Jedi Survivor. At that point, I'm obviously hoping to do more than that. It's really hard to know what kind of content I will do. Will I do Easter eggs, tips and tricks, things like that? Probably. And streams, of course. I really want to do a little bit more streaming this year. It is just hard to, at the moment at least, motivate it, because I don't get that much viewers, and I know you need to stream to grow the stream, but the clips channel is where I get the most views, so I have to focus on that. But seeing you guys always come in here and support the stream, like right now, late in the evening, really kind of donations and whatnot, I definitely want to stream more, and new games, like obviously Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I still think I am just gonna straight up stream it the day it's out. I think that's the best way to do it. If you don't want any spoilers, fine, don't watch the stream. I don't know how I could otherwise stream it. I don't think there's any point in me waiting a month to avoid spoilers and then play it, because then no one's gonna watch it. I think the best thing I can do is stream it for as many hours as I can possibly muster in one day, and then the rest of the hours that day create clips on the game and potentially longer videos, like I think Easter eggs, tips and tricks. I don't really know what does well for single player games, if I'm gonna be honest. So that's kind of my plan for the content. I'm still a little bit unsure exactly how to handle that. Because also I know that like what did really well on my second channel for Lego Star Wars was uploading a lot of cinematic clips, like the cutscenes from Lego Star Wars, and I think I should probably do the same for Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which means I need to rush through the game. And do I want to rush through the game on the stream? Maybe. So maybe I might stream the game for like 12 hours the first day or something like that. I'm not sure. But it's gonna be hectic. It's gonna be tricky to know how I'm gonna divide up my time between streaming and making content, but we'll see. Oh shit, I ran out of disk space. Am I still live? Oh, I forgot to delete old streams on my streaming PC. Always run out of disk space. Let's delete some like that. And it should still be up and running. Infarcade, appreciate it. I've actually got I don't know if you guys remember Nick. He did all the old designs. I've had multiple people do designs, but his ones definitely did the best. Like he did 9-nub one, he did the Bosk, and I think the 9-nub one was by far the one that sold the most. He did those designs, so he's working on the completely different style, more simplistic, subtle kind of design, but I'm excited to see how it turns out. Thank you, Emrys, I appreciate it. And yeah, tips and tricks and Easter eggs are what I think at least would be the best for single player games. I'm thinking like it's like which stance should you use when, and maybe things like that. Yeah, I don't remember, to be honest, Infarcade, how it was for the first game. I don't think we got an early review copy. But yeah, if I get an early review copy, which I can play and not stream, like a day ahead or 2 days ahead even, I will probably literally plow through the game as fast as I possibly can. Not progress anything, just play through it all, cut up all those cutscenes, and be ready to post them instantly. Obviously, have to be careful with the titling, spoilers and whatnot. And then I will do another playthrough on stream, which I can take a little bit more chill. Obviously, it will not be like my first reaction on the stream then, but I gotta think about the content. I agree, Cody Rex. We need a large-scale multiplayer game. Even if it wasn't Battlefront 3, it could be a Star Wars Overwatch game, a Star Wars Destiny game. But we just don't get any multiplayer games. I don't understand the reluctance to make a Star Wars multiplayer game, to be honest. Yeah, editor. That's another one, a good one. I did that for Lego Star Wars. I did I think I called it worst things in Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. So doing that for Star Wars Jedi Survivor is also a great thing. Like the worst things, the best things, and such. And I think that's what I'm gonna focus my content on for the weeks after the launch. Yeah, I hope so. In 4K. I actually don't. I'm kind of curious. I kind of gotta look through my email. If I search for Fallen Order review copy, I don't remember getting a review copy of that game. If I'm gonna be honest. Game Changers Influencer Agreement. No, that's EA Play 2019. Okay, so that's not really the same thing, is it? No. Fallen Order code. Yeah, I don't think I got a review copy for the last game. And I don't think I will this time. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. The trailer should be dropping pretty soon. Someone said there's not much left of the second quarter, which means halftime soon. And the Mando trailer should be dropping soon as well. I'm gonna bring up YouTube here so I'm gonna bring up the Star Wars YouTube page actually, so I can just refresh it. Yeah, those are pretty popular too. I don't know if that's what my strengths would be towards, but yeah. I definitely should also be making a recap of the book when it comes out, I think. Two minutes left on the quarter. Okay, good to hear, good to hear. We're getting closer. I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten any more news or announcements regarding Survivor since the Game Awards. I'm not really surprised. I feel like that's kind of understandable, or they kind of revealed all they wanted to reveal, and now I think they're just going to keep the lid shut until the game is out, if I'm going to be honest. They don't really need maybe one more trailer very close to launch to build up that last hype, but other than that, I'm not sure. Okay, John, that sounds good. That sounds good. They're usually pretty quick at uploading it to YouTube, so the moment you see it live, it should be live on YouTube, I hope. Yeah, I think you're right, Cody Rex. It feels like Battlefront 2 screwed up, so we don't dare do another multiplayer game. Well, it didn't screw up. The launch was screwed up, but the live service was amazing and people still play that game. Imagine a game that was properly monetized and supported. You would make so much money, please. Give us a multiplayer game. Pre-season 1 Mando bounty hunting game would be sick. Yeah, I feel like I've heard rumors about a Mandalorian game for so long. But yeah. Yeah, I do hope we get some new game announcements at Star Wars Celebration, for sure. Yeah, you're actually right about that, editor. I didn't think you are right that with Fallen Order we did have an actual gameplay demo that was a bit lengthier. We've only had short trailers, so that could be something they could release a little bit closer, like like 10-minute demo with more, because everything now has been like bam, 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 you know, half-second scenes. But seeing an actual 1-minute section of gameplay could probably be good. That's a good point. Holy shit! I have only drank a little bit of G Fuel so far because I'm like afraid I won't be able to fall asleep if I drink too much. But obviously I'm getting very tired now. Oh, I just splashed G Fuel up my nose. Don't snort G Fuel, guys. Yep, you're very right about that, Coderex. They are afraid to take risks. That's why there's so many reboots of movies and franchises, and why games like, oh, single player games work. Let's everyone make single player games now. Yeah, I think a gameplay trailer would make sense. Didn't they even call the last one gameplay trailer? Although I would not technically. No, it's okay. It's just called official. Okay, so we got official teaser, official reveal trailer. So there definitely should be a gameplay trailer too. That's like, that makes sense as the next step. It's usually teaser, reveal, gameplay. That's like pretty much every game's release, you know, order. Exactly. One Ixion. Sorry, Haxion. I don't know, sorry, pronounce. Sorry, but yeah. Exactly what I want. Live service multiplayer game, whether it would be like Overwatch, like Battlefront 2, or like Destiny. With this year we get an Old Republic expansion. Next year we get a Clone Wars expansion. Next year we get a Mandalorian expansion. There is so much potential. It's crazy. So much potential. Are there any Star Wars projects that we don't know about what it is yet that could be multiplayer? I mean, Respawn shooter could be multiplayer, but it's like Ubisoft's game could be multiplayer, but I don't think so. They said open world, so I think it's not going to be a multiplayer game. And Amy Hennick's game, definitely single player. Quantic Dreams, definitely single player. The strategy game that they are working on at Respawn, that's probably a multiplayer game. And maybe I'll have to get into strategy games. But I'm not very good at it, so I don't know if that's the right thing. But other than that, all we know is that there are other unannounced Star Wars games. But those are like all the specific ones we know, I think. Star Wars Hunters is still like happening. It's still like soft launch in some regions of the world, but it's supposed to be fully launched this year, but I haven't heard anything. Halixion. All right. I know, right? Galaxy of Heroes seems to be doing really well, to be honest. I don't like mobile games, but for what it's worth, that game seems to be thriving. No, Amy Hennick's game is happening again in Arcade, because she started her own studio. What's it called? Skydance New Media, who are now working on a Star Wars game. They haven't said anything about it, but through pretty reliable sources, they are basically picking up her cancelled game from Visceral Games and making that game again. But now it's her own studio, so maybe it'll actually happen. So yeah. My dream stream is that you react to a trailer and it's Battlefront 3 and you go crazy. That would be an amazing day. Yeah, man. If I ever if Battlefront 3 was announced or a trailer came out when I was live, I would lose my mind. Like seriously. It's been a while since I saw something live like that, you know. It's that marvel in my eyes. Well, that's why I hope I'll be able to react live to like Well, since I'm going to Star Wars Celebration now, I won't really be able to do like a live reaction to if they show the Ubisoft game there. But yeah. Do you ever play on PlayStation? Not really. No, I do have a PlayStation, but I very rarely. Man, why are my eyes itching like crazy? It's like, oh, it's like I'm allergic reaction to something. Maybe I just need to sleep. I don't know. Vlog the trip. It's been a while since I did a vlog. Maybe I should. I'm definitely gonna bring my camera. That's for sure. Maybe one vlog for the entire event could be fun. You know, at least try to film a little bit of clips. Right now, at least the plan is that I will be sharing a hotel room with Astro. So maybe we can vlog together. I don't know if he vlogs trips. I don't think they show the NFL games on TV in Sweden, no. Maybe some special pay channel, but not that I know of. I agree, Sam. I mean, that's the thing. Most mobile games are like that, free and greedy. But I don't mind the platform. What if they made a mobile game that was like, you gotta pay $20 for this mobile game, but then you have everything. There's no microtransactions. There's no timed events limit. You pay $20 and you get the game. Because that's like how you do it on consoles or PC and Steam Origin, Epic Games, you know? Why couldn't you do that? Why do all mobile games always have to be free to play with a bunch of microtransactions? Why can't it be like that? I wouldn't mind paying $20 for a mobile game if it was a good, solid mobile game that didn't have a bunch of that greedy stuff. Do you have any plans for going to E3? Do they even have that anymore? I mean, I used to go to EA Play live all the time. EA always invited me, but they haven't had that for 2 years, and I don't know if they're gonna start doing that again. So probably not. They didn't even know if that still happened. E3. Yeah, Call of Duty devs picking up the Star Wars license would be crazy. Now that everyone can pitch games, someone should pitch Battlefront. You know. The trailer should be coming out any minute now, I think. Exactly, Sam. I can't ever remember playing a mobile game that I paid for and then I could just play it forever, you know? Yeah, Battle Pass or some direct purchases are fine, like where Fortnite or Overwatch, I don't know, but like Fortnite or Warzones. I'm completely fine with that. Less than a minute before halftime, alright. Soon, guys. I'm gonna take a nap while I wait. You wake me up when the trailer arrives. 34 seconds left. Man, I'm gonna have to make a video after the stream as well for my clip channel. At least if there's something exciting. You guys gotta help me out. Find something unique in the trailer. Find something like that I can make a clickbait clip of after this. Yeah, Battlefront 2015, I struggled. I played a few weeks ago on stream, Sam, but it was just so many sweaty players and stream snipers, and if I could just find a casual server, I think I would have it more fun. Yeah, I'd definitely still be playing Battlefront 2 if it was constantly updated, considering that I still played without them updates. Yeah, that's fine by me in 4K. I do think that Battlefront has a cursed name, because as soon as you say Battlefront, people expect heroes versus villains, troopers, space battles, ground battles, small modes, large modes, single player campaign, multiplayer large scale, multiplayer small scale, co-op, instant action, preferably galactic conquest, all 3 eras. And if you miss any of those things, any of those, people are gonna say it's not a complete Battlefront game. It's always gonna have that curse. If you make a new game like Squadrons, only flying 1/10 of what Battlefront 2 has, people buy it no problem. Fallen Order, only single player, people buy it no problem. So yes, if they made something called Star Wars Galactic Warfare or Star Wars Heroes versus Villains, Star Wars Overwatch, whatever, they could limit themselves to just having one good part, whether that would be Heroes versus Villains combat, Trooper combat, ground combat, just one of those things, and people would not complain that it doesn't have everything because it isn't called Battlefront. As soon as you call it Battlefront, people expect it to have everything. That is the big curse with Battlefront, and that's why I don't think we're gonna get a Battlefront 3. Maybe they could do a Star Wars Battlefront subtitle, Star Wars Battlefront Galactic Warfare, Star Wars Battlefront Heroes versus Villains. But at that point, I think they could just call it Star Wars Heroes versus Villains. So I don't think there would be... I don't think there's going to be another Battlefront game. For that very reason. It is a cursed name with too much expectations. And that's why I'm also completely fine if they just make another Star Wars shooter or Star Wars multiplayer game that still scratches the same itch gameplay-wise, if that makes sense. Five-minute commercial breaks every 2 minutes is annoying. Yeah, why is there's like an insane amount of commercials in the US. Whenever like we see something, I remember as a kid when you saw like an American TV show or something, and we would only have commercial breaks every other actual commercial break, because the series is cut up, so like you see when it cuts to a commercial break, but we would skip that commercial break and go directly to the next part, and then every other commercial break we would actually have commercials. And I was like, holy shit, there's so much commercials in the US. It's insane. I think it's like on 1 hour, it's like 30% commercials, and that's on a paid channel. How does that make sense? A channel you pay for, you have to have that much ads. It doesn't make sense to me. In 4K, yes, that's exactly what I want. But I fucking hate Star Wars Hunters for that reason. Because Star Wars Hunters is literally making an arena shooter but on mobile only. And that is so much ass. Because that means they're not going to make one for console or PC. They're not going to make one that competes with Star Wars Hunters. If they would have made Star Wars Hunters a console and PC game with a mobile version, that would have been absolutely perfect. Like Warzone, like Fortnite, like Apex. But no, they make the kind of game we want, but they only make it for mobile. It's so fucking stupid, it's unbelievable. Like they could make bank on that game, but now they're only doing it on mobile. A super simplistic version, which wouldn't work. They would have to make a different version for PC and consoles. And we're not going to get that now because they're doing it for mobile. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Oh yeah, Star Wars First... I think it was called Star Wars First Assault, right? I think I've seen some clips of that, yeah. Halo gameplay for sure. Halo Star Wars would be something too. I mean, yes, sure, it is coming to the Switch, but I don't know if I count that. Yes, it's one step better than mobile, which is why I'll still try Star Wars Hunters. I'm gonna try it on my Switch, but it's just not gonna be the same thing as an actual console or PC, unfortunately. Exactly, in 4K, and that's what they are doing with Star Wars Hunters. So I don't understand why they aren't doing a PC and a console version of it. That is literally yeah. 5 seconds game clocks like 1 minute away. All right, we are getting closer. Yeah, I'll definitely give Star Wars Hunters an honest go when it's like released on Switch. Now I'll play it on my Switch on my TV for sure, and I might stream it. I mean, I have the Switch, I have the capture card and the Switch dock, so I could easily probably hook it up to, well, probably PC monitors instead and play it on stream. So I will give it a go, but I would so much rather play with a mouse and keyboard or a normal console for that matter. Almost time. Okay. Let's see here on the Star Wars channel. I'm refreshing. I am ready. Thoughts on Star Wars Theory, the YouTuber? Well, I don't really watch him much because I know I disagree with most of his opinions and stuff, so I just don't watch him. Simple as that. First half is over. Okay. I wonder how many ads they're gonna have in halftime, but I'll just keep refreshing here. Wait, what? Why are you saying no? I'm confused. I feel like I'm almost about to fall asleep here. Trailer, come on. Refresh. I'll go to Twitter here, see if that helps. No, nothing yet. Everyone's tweeting about the game and I don't understand. Mandalorian trailer dropping momentarily, tweeted 6 minutes ago. Okay. Yeah, exactly, in 4K. That was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, and some of the recent stuff I've seen on Twitter that he said, and like about Andor and stuff, I don't put any energy towards that because I just know I'll get annoyed because I don't agree and such. The trailer is gonna drop any second now. Any second, as far as I know. Give us the trailer. Give us the trailer. Come on. Let's see here. Refresh. Blah, blah, blah. Too much American football stuff in my feed. I want Star Wars. Unfollowing all Americans. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna unfollow Angry Joe right now because he's spamming too much. Bye. Trailer is coming any moment. I wonder where it's gonna be up first. I wonder if I go to Star Wars leaks, they're usually pretty fast. If I go to Star Wars leaks and go to new, actually I think it's probably faster to refresh that than it is to go to the YouTube channel. The Star Wars leaks are always super fast. Other side of this commercial break, so it's next. All right. We gotta let's put out some exciting music here before we wait. Where's the? Wait, can you guys even hear this music? I'm not sure. Come on, trailer is about to drop. Wait, someone said 1 minute ago. Here we go. Hashtag the Mandalorian. Where is it? Come on, trailer, it's almost here. Any moment now, any minute, the trailer should be out. Star Trek and Star Wars blend. Is it? Is it Star Trek as well? I thought it was purely Star Wars. It's refreshing every feed I have available now. Oh, okay, it's being shown now. Okay. All right. I'm pausing. Let's bring over this screen here and let's. All right, refresh. Refresh. Still not out. Let's go to Reddit. Refresh. Come on! If it's live on the television, it should be live on the channel here. Damn it. They posted it on Twitter, but I don't want to see the shitty Twitter quality. Please post it on the YouTube channel as well. Please. Please post it on the YouTube channel. I don't want to watch it on Twitter because that is the most ass quality available. So just post it on YouTube. Please. Please. Oh, there we go. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's see.
Our people are scattered, like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for? Being a Mandalorian's not just learning about how to fight.
Well, good.
You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost.
Oof. Jabba's pet. I don't remember what species it's called, but homunculus several times.
I'm going to Mandalore, so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
Have you still not let go of showing your face thingy?
This is the way.
There's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Is that Coruscant? Ooh, we're getting flashbacks?
Hang on, kid.
Is that damn. Hey, Babu Frick. Whoa.
This is the way.
That? Woof. That is a lot of cool stuff. We got some Coruscant, we got some Jedi Order 66 flashbacks, we got I don't even know what this creature was here. Something. Is that something we're supposed to recognize? What was that? What was that? I have no clue what that kind of species is, but obviously Grogu wrecked it. Wait. What else we have? Is that Baba Frick or just... I think that's Baba Frick, or at least his species. I'm not sure. What else we got? We got some fighting going on in some urban city. Wait, B1s? Where are Mr. B1s? Where was the B1s? Didn't see the B1s. Oh, whoa. Yeah, here. Wow, how did I miss that? The hell? There's a bunch of B1 droids on this, in this, like... Is this on... Oh, this must be on... Shit, what's the planet called? It blew up, that Baba Frick is on... Kijimi, maybe? Look at that, there's a bunch of B1 droids. What the hell? What are they doing here? Sitting at a bar, it looks like. The hell? So confused. Now let's take a little look at this space battle. I think he was hunted by a couple of TIE interceptors, right? Or not space battle. Oh, here we go. Look at this. So is this guy? Oh, whoa. Are we getting Hayden Christensen back? Is that Hayden breaking through that door to fight a bunch of Jedi? Is that what we are seeing here? Look at that. This looks... It could be like clones, but it could also very... Well, we haven't had... Well, yeah, we did see some Grogu flashbacks, but not... Mostly it's been in the Kenobi show. But this is like a Grogu flashback, obviously, because we can see the eyes flashing here. There's a Grogu flashback. And that might be Anakin coming through that, who knows? Alright, we got some good shit here. This is a good trailer. And like a bunch of, I guess, dead Mandalorians. I'm still a bit like... First of all, is he still on good terms with the Armorer since he's able to return to her? And secondly, is he seriously going to go to Mandalore just to be forgiven for taking off his helmet crap? Like, can he let that freaking go and do the Bo-Katan way instead? Take off your helmet.
It'll be too late.
But yeah, wait, let's see the Coruscant part again. That part... is that Dr. Pershing? The guy who was doing like the cloning stuff? Maybe?
There's something
This is Coruscant.
dangerous happening out there.
And we see... Is it Dr. Pershing?
And by the time
I don't know.
it becomes big enough for you to act,
I don't remember if... Oh, Dr. Pershing. It looks like it might be an older Dr. Pershing, maybe? Doing some sneaky stuff on Coruscant. Damn, there's a lot of good stuff in this trailer. The first half was a little bit slower. Not slow, but like the first half built up stuff that we'd mostly seen in previous trailers, but then the second half just exploded. Definitely could have been how Grogu survived Order 66. Yeah, it would be very nice to see that. I like that they even showed it in the trailer, like a teaser for it. But yeah, let's take a look. Well, what do you guys reckon? What's that Dr.
Our
Pershing?
people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for? Being a Mandalorian is not just learning about how to fight. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost.
Monkey lizard. I wonder what planet that is on.
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven
The
for
Grogu
my
is saying, yep.
transgressions.
May the Force be with you!
I wonder why it's gonna be visiting
This is the way.
Kijimi.
there's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
I'm just curious. Obviously, he has droid problems if he's going there, so I
Hang on,
wonder
kid.
why. Wait, what was that ship?
Hang
Ship
on,
right here.
kid.
This ship here. What's that? That is not the Naboo fighter, right? I kind of recognize this ship. Is anyone? Is this ship getting hunted? Is this like a Mandalorian ship or something? I think I remember that Mandalorian starfighter. Didn't they look like that in the Clone Wars? Mandalorian starfighter. Oh, Gauntlet starfighter. Mandalorian Gauntlet starfighter. Okay, what was that show? Comcrick class fighter transport. Galaxy of Heroes, Clone Wars. Yeah, I was shooting Clone Wars. Okay. Right. Cool. Death Watch ship. Kind of looks like it. Yeah. But this is still like interesting. A bunch of B1 droids. Any idea what kind of creature that last one is?
This is the way.
It's a ship Bo-Katan has in season 2 of Mandalorian. Oh, I didn't even remember you saw it there. But yeah, a Bo-Katan ship. Oh yeah, I guess that's the ship next to Boba Fett's, right? Why did it not look? I guess so. Oh well, there was a lot of stuff to talk about there. I think I've found most of the interesting little tidbits here, so I can squeeze out a video and then go to sleep. But I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. This late in the evening. Any last thoughts on the trailer before I head off to make a quick clip and then head to bed? I really appreciate you all watching this evening. I'm just looking through Twitter here, seeing all the reactions. Just came back from watching the trailer. Awesome stuff indeed. Have a good night, John. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you, Emrys. I'll probably get one quick one out now and then do some more in-depth theories and stuff tomorrow for sure. Oh, and tomorrow is Bad Batch. No, it's not. Bad Batch is on Wednesday, so that's not tomorrow. I haven't seen it yet, Jonathan, because I'm seeing it with a couple of friends, so I'm probably gonna have to wait until the weekend, unfortunately. Good night, Alexian. But yeah, guys, it is 4 a.m. currently. I am gonna try to squeeze out this video and then head to bed. I appreciate you all watching very much. Thank you for supporting the channel. More streams and content will be out, and look out for that merch drop sometime, probably within a month or so, depending on how things go. But thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.
Ever hear the tragedy of Darth Vader's wife?
No, I thought not. I thought not.
Ever hear the tragedy of Master Windu?
No, I thought not. I thought not.
Do it. Do it.